Hey, Mr. Clash here with another 3-star attack replay. And today we're having a look at a Town 10 3-star attack replay on this island moat base thing. I don't know Town 10s very well, but I know that they are extremely hard to 3-star. My view of a Town 10, I'm a Town 9. I have no intention of going to Town 10, but I kind of feel like I'm like the timid cat in someone's house when a stranger arrives and that cat runs away and then peeks at the stranger from around the corner. That's me. I see the Town 10, I go running away and I peek at it from around the corner. So anyway, obviously multi-target Inferno on the front there. I'm thinking you got to have multiple giants and things, otherwise your wall breakers get toast trying to break into the wall. But obviously he got into the wall quite easily with the bowlers come in, take out that first couple of air defences. So this is looking like the Town Hall 9 GOBOLALO. So you bring in some golems and some bowlers to take out a couple of air defences, and then you come in with some lava hounds at the back end. Now, in this case, of course, Town Hall 10 coming in with 3 lava hounds, as opposed to a lot of people at the Town Hall 9 version coming in with 2 lava hounds for the 2 air defences. But, of course, Town Hall 10 is dealing with an Inferno Tower. Now, I don't think that Inferno Tower is maxed. I think it's only a level 2 Inferno Tower, not a level 3, and they are multi-target. Now, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing for balloons. Obviously, I don't know, don't do Town Hall 10 attacks, but I would have thought if a single target Inferno would melt through a lava hound very, very fast. So that's one advantage, is that it keeps your balloons alive, but it melts through your lava hound pretty quickly. But whereas the multi-target, it does damage to lots of things. So a lot of balloons decrease in health at the same time, but he's just way overpowering this base with too many balloons. So the biggest problem now becomes, of course, cleanup. Town Hall 10 has more stuff to clean up than a Town Hall 9 does. So as this cleanup takes place, it's a 3-star, so that's all pretty good. You get no spells, no other haste spells or anything to help speed up the process. So it's just one of those, I just have to wait. I wish I had a couple of minions, or I wish I had a wizard up my sleeve. I could have dropped him somewhere or other just to help speed up the process. It's always the wish, but obviously attacking at Town Hall 10, you restricted. You need enough troops to take out the base. And what I seem to notice in a lot of Town Hall 10 is there's a big push at the front. You can't go in too light at the front end, especially that when you're dealing with the maxed weapons. I know trying to do max Town Hall 10s with the Town Hall 9, the weapons just fry stuff really, really fast. Everything's putting out 100 DPS per second. The archer towers, the cannons, the Tesla's already up there. The expos, it's so much damage coming out from Town Hall 10s if you try to attack them with Town Hall 9. So let's have a look at that again now that you've seen what's what and have a better idea what's going on. So there's an outside cannon there near the Queen. So that first golem is going to be taking damage from the Queen, from the Wizard, from the Expo, and yep, that's it. The second one takes a little bit of damage from the Inferno Tower and the Archer and the Wizard and the other Expo as well. So that would mean that the biggest threat to anything coming at the wall is going to be the Inferno Tower to take out any type of wall breakers or things like that. So the bowlers coming in, they actually do distract a little bit from taking from the Inferno streams, so that obviously enables some bowlers to come out pretty, the wall breakers to get in pretty well. So rage spell, they get the Queen on one side, King's down, and the job's done on those things. Obviously the Expos, that one Expo's done, and that next one's targeting onto the Queen. So the job's done, take out 2 air defense. So using the standard rule of thumb for good old-fashioned lava loon, and that is always bringing 1 extra lava hound, then you have air defenses left. So you have 2 air defenses left, bringing in the 3rd lava hound, sending in those lava hounds across the face of the air targeting weapons so that they're distracted. That Expo there is not pointed up, so that's a good thing. But the next Expo is pointed up, the last Expo is pointed up in the air. So yeah, bringing a freeze in for that Inferno Tower I think was pretty good. A rage. So freeze the Inferno and rage into the Inferno as well. Another good idea. And that last hound, there we go. The last hound pops. Yeah, just a little bit unfortunate that a lot of those pups got taken out then. Even the ones that I thought maybe the ones that went towards the town hall. I thought they might have been out of range of the archer towers, but I think the archer towers did manage to take them out, as well as maybe a couple of shots from the air defence. So otherwise you would have had a few more pups up his sleeve to do the cleanup. Now the other thing that's interesting with pups is that when they lock onto a king, it's sort of a bit annoying. Sometimes you just say, you know what, lava pups, leave the king alone. He's not necessary for me to get a 3-star. Just concentrate on the trash. But that's not how lava pups work. That's something to be taken out. It'd just be like saying you wouldn't want that to happen. Imagine if hogs just ignored the king, then the king would just walk around smashing all the hogs until the hogs are all dead, sort of thing. So I can see that there's a need that the lava pups AI needs to take out the king, but look at the time it's wasting taking him out. All those few extra seconds, the lava pups could have been up the top taking out the base up there. So anyway, this is to me, as a Town Hall 9, looks like a little bit of a tricky Town Hall 10 base, and I'd say for a Town Hall 10 it is tricky anyway, but there we go. That's a Town Hall 10 3-star. It's not something you see every day, and got some pretty good heroes too on the attacker. So that's it, a Town Hall 10 3-star. We've seen this base a couple of times in war, so I'm assuming it's a little bit of an internet base somewhere. So I hope that this attack might help your Town Hall 10s in any clan wars that you face, whether it's against this base, hey, or even if your Town Hall 10s are looking for a base that might be hard to attack. I don't know, you might want to copy this base. Of course, I'm just showing you how to beat the base that you're going to copy, but hey, you can also build this base in your clan and practice attacking it. See if you can attack it using this attack strategy. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I do appreciate it. Leave a thumb up, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video.